Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's end of the day of day two for the world's greatest marketing seminar. Just got done reading and reviewing my notes for the day, so decided to make this video, kind of going over the things I learned just to help solidify the information. Okay, so first day, I'm sorry, second day, we started off with talking about pretty much continuing where we left off. We started talking about the started talking about joint ventures. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about like the four parts of a like marketing plan, which were knowing your target market, knowing the message you have for that market, knowing the medium you plan to use to promote to that market, and then so the last step in there was your back end. So MMMB. So and the back end is pretty much what you promote after you make your initial sale, your initial contact with your lead or client, customer, prospect, whatever you want to call them. So today we started off talking about joint ventures, and pretty much what a joint venture is: a joint venture partnership or JV partnership. That's when you partner with someone else that's in your uh, sphere of influence, whatever that is. Like, so for me, that's internet marketing. So if I were to partner up with another internet marketer for some product that I might have, and the way that might work is we could actually partner up and actually promote the product together, or they might be so maybe they'll send like a email out to their list promoting my product. The benefits they get from that is one, they're gonna get some type of commission on the people that they send to my product. It also kind of creates reciprocity. So like I will do something like that for them in the future. So it helps grows relationships, and that's a good way if you can like partner with someone, especially someone who already has like a these size list in your niche. That's a good way to grow your list. A good way to make a lot of money on whatever product you have. This is definitely something I am going to be looking into in the future. Uh, then we went on to talk about referral programs, which is very similar to joint venture partnerships, except for referral program is kind of like an affiliate program. So if I have an affiliate program for my business, it's a system in place where people can sign up to be an affiliate for my product. So they will get a certain commission based on all the people that they refer to my business or my product or whatever it happens to be. So it's similar to a joint venture partnership, but it's a little bit different because pretty much a partnership is just like it is. It's a partnership. It's more than just the money. It's also a relationship I'm building. Whereas in a referral program, an affiliate is just they refer someone to my product or service or business, and they're in it. They get the money, and they get the money out of it. It's not necessarily that we're trying to build a relationship out of that, but some relationships can be born from those affiliate programs, especially if that affiliate is doing a really good job promoting your offer. Okay. Next thing we went into talking about was the back end. So we talked about our front end. So our front end is our primary offer, or our first interaction with the people, and the back end is the pretty much all the follow up. So the front end, that's where we spend all the money to get the prospect, and the back end is where we make all the money because we don't have to actually pay to communicate with those people anymore. So a lot more money is going to be made in the back end. And that brings us into the next topic we talked about, which is the funnel. And the funnel is actually I'm gonna flip the camera around. You can see my notes. Yeah, I don't think it'll let me do it actually. So never mind. I'm not gonna switch the camera around. I'm gonna do this. Give me 1 second. So that's a funnel. Uh, kind of makes sense. Start big, go small, down to the bottom. So the concept of a funnel is pretty much, so you have at the top of the funnel, that's going to be what is your introductory offer to your prospect. So in most cases, it's going to be like your free gift, where that's like, ebook, webinar, whatever it happens to be, it's going to be free gift. And the important thing about that one is it has low money and time investment on the part of the prospect. So if it's free, that's like zero money, and it's something that you don't want it to take a lot of their time. So for me, like I'll do like just a free like report, maybe 10 or 15 pages, something they can read in like 10 or 15 minutes. Not a high time investment that they have to put in, and it's free, so they don't have to put any money. So just kind of get them interested in what I am offering, what I'm about. Just kind of give them a taste, and it helps like pre-qualify them for the things that I have for them later on. And so you have that offer, and as you go down the funnel, you're gonna be offering higher ticket items. As far as you go down, the more time investment that they commit, and the more money that they commit, like all the way down the funnel. And something that's related to the funnel that we talk about next is the concept of upsells and downsells. So if I have, so let's say I do my introductory offer, my free gift to get them onto my list, then I promote to them my first offer. So if they buy that offer, or they say yes, oh, that's great, I like that offer. Then what I'm gonna do, instead of just saying, okay, cool, you're done, I'm gonna have like a upsell available to them, something that they can buy, something more that they can buy, and maybe it's another like an upgrade to the particular offer they bought. Maybe it's another product that complements what they bought, but it's going to give them an opportunity to continue like buying, to continue on with their education, and it's going to be something that complements what they already got. So for instance, let's say if I have a product on email marketing, so teaching someone how to build an email list, and it's like $47 product, and they say yes, I want this. So a possible upsell is what I would do would be to maybe do an upsell for like another $50, or maybe like $100. It says if you get this, then I'm gonna give you some more personalized attention. Maybe I'm gonna meet with you once a week, and you and all other people who do this in like a webinar situation where I do Q&As, where I answer all your questions and things like that. Or maybe I'm gonna have a private Facebook group for that. These members who specifically sign up for this, I can answer more of your questions, like more directly. You can send me an email on Facebook. I'm in there every day. I'll be able to answer your questions, things like that. And if they say yes to that, maybe I have another upsell where this is like a quick start, quick starter or fast action program, or let's call it something like, so I can, where I go through all the information and I kind of handhold you and get you going with everything you need to do in a certain amount of time. Let's so say have your entire funnel built in 30 days or less. That's what the whole purpose of this thing is. So that's what upsells, and I'm gonna keep doing that either till I run out of products to upsell them, or they say no. And then when they say no, that's when I downsell them. So then they say, so let's say they say no to initial thing, maybe my initial product, maybe I just go back to ebook or something like that. I can just get away for free, and I can get them on my email list. So let's say they say yes to the first two products though, and then they say no. So then I'll downsell something else. Maybe I'll do a light version of that product. Maybe I'll do another product that kind of complements that. And they say yes to that one, then I'll upsell them again. And that just keeps going until they say no or run out of products. And a lot of money is made that way. I mean, it's I've watched it happen to me many a times. I see like great marketers do it. So this was no surprise to me. This concept that we were talking about. Let's see. Then after we talked about the funnel, we talked about the upsells and downsells. Then we talked about actually offering packages or bundles in order to increase the average spend of your customer. So you might have five. Say you have five products that each sell for $100. So instead of selling all those individual products, so maybe someone would only buy two products, say $200, but you can give them all five for $300. So they would have only spent $200 before, but now and they get all 5 year courses for $300. So that means the average spend is going to be $300 for that particular customer, and that increases the cash flow that I have because my average customers have spent more money, and every time so I, and yeah, so that customer has spent more money during this transaction. So I'm going to that's going to increase my revenue, is going to increase the cash flow of my business by doing this. And also, people are more likely to do this because it has way more value. If you were selling all these 5 courses for $100 each, but I get to get all 5 for $300. That's kind of like a no brainer. So stuff like that, and also offering bonuses. So if I have a offer, and then I just kind of keep piling on the bonuses, just like afterwards, it just raises the perceived value of this offer. So maybe I don't offer any more courses, but I have one course and I just offer a bunch of bonuses. I just kind of throw in a bunch of bonuses, and that's raises the value because of the perceived value, and gets people more likely to purchase the product. Okay, then after that we talked about continuity programs, which is uh, another term for subscription based programs. And the great thing about those, and I have a few ideas about how I'm going to do that, a little bit later in my business. But imagine, like, if I had something as simple that cost like $10 a month. If I had 10 people, I'm sorry, 1,000 people paying $10 a month for my subscription based program, that's 10,000 a month in residual income. And it's residual and not passive because I actually have to, I'm gonna have to be putting in work. Otherwise, people are gonna end up just quitting whatever that program is. But that's for the most part, I don't have to, and I don't have to work to get those people in there because they're there every month, and I can just keep providing value to those people, and I'm just getting my $10,000 a month, and it just keeps going and going. So, like I said, I have some ideas. And the cool thing about this is the whole time we were doing this, like we're actually creating our marketing plan. So I actually went and I wrote out different ideas of things I can use in my funnels, different like each step in the funnel. I wrote out some of my upsells. I wrote out some of my downsells. I wrote out ways that I can package different things. I came in, came up with like a continuity program. And we've been doing that like the whole time we've been here. We've been like kind of like doing like mini masterminds with other students here, and like groups of like maybe like 2 or 3, and you get different perspectives, things you might not have thought of before. And I've gotten so many ideas that I didn't have before, that someone else is like, oh well, maybe you can do this, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm definitely gonna do that. That's awesome. So that's another key benefit to a program like this. So I think yeah, after that, the rest of the day we had a couple guest speakers. They both were talking about in the space of. Oh, actually, okay, they were kind of similar, but kind of different. Like the first guy, he talked about the power of words, and they both talked about your conscious and your subconscious mind. Like the conscious mind makes up only about what was it like 0.006% like of our mind, and the subconscious mind is like the rest of it. And it's the subconscious mind that actually, while the decisions are made, I believe. Let me see. Yes, I believe that's what he said. Just wanted to make sure. And then we went into a lot of talking about the power of words. We talked about the power of the subconscious mind, and how that can be used to pretty much, I guess, to ethically manipulate people into doing what you want them to do. And also how the different speaker talked about how the subconscious mind can be used to help you stop procrastinating and be more productive in your business, and just be a better business person and things like that. So that was very interesting. That was pretty much the second half of the day. The 2 speakers, like really good information, a lot of things I learned, a lot of things I'm gonna be applying to my business and my life. Uh, yeah, so yeah, I got that right. So yeah, subconscious mind is where all the decisions are made. So which kind of like takes me back to presentation last night with the hypnotist, because he's actually was the second speaker as well, again today. But the hypnotist, he explained, just the science behind all the stuff he was doing is that the subconscious mind makes a decision. His job as a hypnotist is pretty much just to get a person into a relaxed enough state where the subconscious mind can actually you can speak directly to the subconscious mind. So it bypasses the filter, which is our conscious mind, and like people, so people lose the inhibitions that they might have, and they just do it. So if he said, "Oh, okay, hop up on one leg and bark like a dog," in that conscious mind, we'd be like, "Well, I don't want to do that. That's silly." But if you can implant that directly into the subconscious, then you just do it. You might be thinking to yourself, "Why am I doing this?" But it's just you just do it, and that was definitely on display last night in the very very entertaining show. So that's all I got for the summary of day two of the World's Greatest Marketing Seminar by New Peaks. It was very great. I'm definitely looking forward to day three. Still got another 3 days of this, and then a celebration day on Saturday. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow with a recap of day three. Peace.